So what happens when we go out to a party with some sisters, huh? What happens? I tell you what happens. Blam! They on us like there's no tomorrow. High school chicks, university chicks, it don't matter. Shit's getting way too complicated for me. Shit's getting way too complicated.
Yes. Can you hear me?
For sure.
Buy your own damn fries. So what happens when we go out to a party with some sisters, huh? What happens? I tell you what happens. Blam! They on us like there's no tomorrow. High school chicks, university chicks, it don't matter. Shit's getting way too complicated for me. There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you.
I think they're getting ready. All right, here we go. Stay tuned for LHL action coming up next here on the DGL. And welcome everybody to LHL on DGL. It is Tuesday night and it is time for our usual Tuesday night action here. I'm Winners with the One. I've got Aila with me and we are about to bring you some very good games. As it looks like our first one of the night is going to be San Jose versus Chicago. That will be followed by Boston versus Hartford and the New York Islanders versus Toronto. So 6 teams, 3 games. And and should be a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us. And we'll see who shows up for this thing. Looks like Chicago's already out on the ice. They seem to have Billiam with them tonight. And, of course, Dial. Tall Midgets here. Ev Cobb. Fuzzy Wuzzy. I believe they just got Fuzzy Wuzzy in a trade this week. So this will be his first time in a Chicago uniform as far as I know. So we'll see how he does. As we wait to see who will be on the lineup for San Jose. CK Bomb's here. But yeah, lots of things happening in the world of hockey ? As we start. Well, the HQML season is about to start. It's coming up pretty soon. Sign-ups have started. It is the Friday Night League. If you ever watch Friday Night Hockey, and millions do, you can sign up and get on a team, make your own team. It is very independent of skill level. We have 2 different divisions. And we're getting right into this now. So great. Cool. Okay. So for San Jose, they will be in blue tonight. It is Taser, Crab in a Tree, K-Bomb, Lucic, and Sammy. And yes, Ev Cobb, Tall Midget, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Dial, and Bill Cago for Chicago. So here they go. We're getting right into this, as they do in the LHL. And bless them for that. Opening face-off back at center ice, coming back in, and they're going to whack it around in the neutral zone. This is going on net. And Bill Cago with the save to start that one off half a minute into the first period. Let's see if San Jose makes more moves on offense here. No, it's going to be Chicago taking it at center ice, but stolen and pushed back. So they will regroup in their own zone. They're just going to try to dump this down. Taser there to pick it off, firing from distance. That's going to go over the net. Now chased around. Here's Lucic. Oh, he had a beautiful setup there in front as he was looking for Crab. They tried to do it again. It's on the line and in. Lucic. Crab in a Tree will get credit for the assist, but that was just well done there. What a play.
Just wonderful.
Yes, as I said, 2 guys waiting there. Now they're going to try to get a look at that one from Taser. As Lucic again on the beautiful feed. Gets it across, and Taser there to bury it. And all of a sudden, an explosion of offense from San Jose. A couple of goals here, and they have a 2-goal lead. Chicago trying to get something going in response now. That one gets slowed down on its way to the net. And so this will go back around, and Taser there on the scene first. Hey, Taser. And Lucic now, it is going to go back to him. He does the drop pass. They're going to find this down low, and they will probably try to work something similar to what they've been doing before, as you'll see somebody set up in front of the net. But it is taken away, and Dial, he's got room here on the nice pass, and they do get it away from him. So, but held in, but quickly sent away. So San Jose really getting it done here so far. Now here's Crab. He will send one through into the slot, and it will not go. But again, they're going to hang on to this. And there's the dump by Chicago to get it back into the San Jose zone. A couple of minutes left in the first period. A couple of goals by San Jose. And that has been the story so far. Chicago in the rebuilding process right now. So, but there's a big save. Oh, and a bigger save right off the line as that one was coming in. And now here's a good block on defense. So, fighting off a strong attack from San Jose. Now taking it in the other direction, and a big save there by K-Bomb. The rebound, though. Oh, and looks like that one hit the post and went flying. So some good attempts on both sides of the net. But how about Bill Cago there? I'm assuming that's Billiam. We haven't seen a lot of in a while, but he looks to his game here is more alive than North American Super Bowl. Oh, snap. Oh, and he does not look gassed at all there in the net. Okay, I'm through making Super Bowl jokes. Anyway, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. I love the Super Bowl community. I'm sorry that happened to y'all. I love you. There's a long-distance shot, and Tall Midget's going to get this. And that had a little something extra on it. So, yeah, I love the physics, says K-Bob. Yeah, just a rocket shot. He got the Luchik. Oh, nothing but net on the response. So, yeah, that one, it didn't have to have much extra on it. That was just a well-placed shot. But we are looking at a 3-1 game and an exciting one so far. 30 seconds left. Here's another chance. Swing and a miss. And Chicago trying to advance it. This one's going to get broken up in the neutral zone. And I'm going to go ahead and launch. So we'll go into the corner. We'll see Fuzzy Wuzzy go after it. Sammy there first on the pass. Down low, crabbing a tree, taking it in. And this will get sent around the boards. Luchik there to pick it up. And bodied away from it. It is gathered back up again. And time's going to run out on a very entertaining first period. 3-1 as San Jose has the lead. And we saw some very good goals there. And I suspect we will as this one goes on. Your thoughts?
So far, so good.
So far, so good. I must agree. And here we go off the draw. Chicago with it. They're going to take this in. And again, back up the point. It's going to be Evkov now handling it. And they're going to have to go back for this. It will be Taser once again. He will send one close to the net. And San Jose in a good position to strike offensively here once again. But there you see the defense of Chicago playing very well. Which we were starting to talk about this earlier. But, yeah, Chicago has had some ups and downs. They pretty much a couple of weeks ago, I think they lost like 8-0 or something like that. But then the week after that, last week, they got a 8-1 victory. So it has been just a roller coaster ride so far for Chicago. They're in a glass case of emotions this season. And making some trades, trying to, oh, here's the physics again. And my goodness.
I am almost speechless.
I am almost speechless, too. I'm not really sure what exactly happened there. So sometimes the puck does some interesting things. This is, of course, Hockey Question Mark is the name of the game. It is a free-to-play game, and there's a big save there. From Cryptic Sea, you could get it for free at hockeyquestionmark.com. And it is one of the many great games that Cryptic Sea makes. And here's a shot, another big save. And Bill Cago doing a great job in the net, even though, yeah, they have a lead, but he's keeping them in it. They're down by 2 right now, is Chicago. But that could change pretty quickly the way they've been playing. So we'll see if they have an answer for San Jose, who got those 2 early goals, and those have made the difference on the margin of the score. And they've been handling the puck very well. Here's Lucic. Oh, and that is his 3rd. That'll give him a hat trick. Taser on the assist. And again, just a well drawn up play. It's just like they drew it up on the board. And what a play.
Hell yes.
So 4-1 now. San Jose starting to move ahead a little more. And Chicago did not want to see that. But now they're going to try to set up something here. And Dial not able to get much on that one. So they will try again here. And again, you see the middle of the zone being well played by San Jose. Really, both these teams have really been trying to shut that down. And again, we talk a lot about how they have changed the rules. Oh, and coming out big there to make the stop, or at least divert that shot from having a chance, is Bill Cago. But he's going to have to do it again here. But Taser finds the side of the net, and it was the inside. And so 5-1 is your score. And they'll take this off the draw, send it in. Another chance here, quickly broken up. Chicago in defense again. Oh, looking for one in the slot again. But that may give Chicago a chance to get loose. Here comes Dial. He's got a little bit of room for this. He's going to go ahead and send it towards the net. And, oh, that landed in a scary spot, but nobody there to hammer that one home. So Dial will go for the wraparound here, and a big save by K-Bomb. So trying one side, now possibly the other. 49 seconds. And here is Fuzzy Wuzzy. They will play dump and chase with this one now. Cap there to pick it up. And 30 seconds now. Puck spins into the corner. Picked up now. And sent to center ice and beyond. He's being followed very closely there by Dial. But Taser manages to get it back up the ice. And, oh, that one went off the framework. Another potential good shot here. Now Dial's got a chance. Shoot, scores! He had just enough room to throw that backhander in, and does. And just enough time to do it. And there were like 2 seconds left on the clock of the second period. And he makes the most of them. And so he pulls them to within 3 as we go into the third. A fun game so far, and this third period should prove to be pretty wild. As Chicago again, here's a chance to save again by K-Bomb. He is one of the strongest keepers in LHL, and he's really been tested quite a bit tonight. Not as much as Chicago would like, but they've had some very good opportunities to score, and he has, for the most part, stuffed a lot of those. So we'll see if he can continue to do so, because Chicago's really going to pick it up here. There's Dial again on the backhand, and again shooting and scoring. His second of the game. Tall Midget will give credit for the assist, but again, it's Dial on the backhand, making it 5-3. And they'll take it off the draw. Shooting from distance, K-Bomb with the save. Fuzzy Wuzzy chasing this down, sending up in front. Beautifully done to Dial. That is textbook right there. And it is 3 for Dial, 4 for Chicago. And they have pulled to within 1. And We have a game on our hands. My goodness.
Well played right there.
Yeah, you can't do it much better. That's just good positioning and taking advantage of that good positioning. And all of a sudden, Chicago keeping this one close. Can they keep the pressure up? They are going to hold this in. And Dial will shadow Cap as he is going to get this one to center ice. Look at the moves to get around. Oh, and some razzle-dazzle, but the shot is going to go over the net. That was Lucic there. And he tries to fling one over to a teammate. As Crab was there, here's a long-distance shot, a save made once again. And so both goalies having to make good stops here, and they are doing it. Here's Crab in a tree. Here it is coming across. The save made. They're going to keep it. And sent out. Tall Midget looking for this pass, which is broken up. And he was trying to come in for that one, was Lucic. And he's going to pick this back up here. Tapped away. Taser now. Firing, shooting from distance, and scoring. An important goal. 6-4 now. And they've got another chance here off the draw. Moving past everybody. Taser again. Oh, my. So it is 7-4. How about that?
Absolutely top notch.
And again, Lucic. His fourth of the game. Crab in a tree. His second assist. And what was a very close game now starts to become more and more in San Jose's favor. This scoreline, 8-4 now. Wow. So here's Lucic. He's got room. He's going to fire. This one goes off the crossbar. So we near the 1 minute mark. And, well, Chicago was hanging with them very closely there and looking to try to get a comeback going. But it's looking very much like San Jose's game right now with just a sudden burst of scoring in the third period. A 4-goal lead. And still trying to add to their total. As the puck is taking some wild bounces. And Lucic, what a shot! My goodness.
Quite impressive.
He has been good all game, Aila. And how was that, 5 goals? Well, 5 goals is a lot. And that should pretty much seal the deal here. We're near the 30-second mark. It is a 9-4 lead. And this is another tough loss here for Chicago because they were really, really close to evening this thing up as we were in the early parts of this final period. But San Jose, a couple of times in this game, they just went on a flurry of scoring. And that was the real difference. But they're not done here. Dial. Oh, and this one again off the crossbar. And that's how this game will end. Put it in stone. San Jose will take the first game of the night against a Chicago team that looks much improved. You got to say that about them. They certainly came to play tonight. So don't go away. More is coming. good first game to start off the night, though. All right, and I think we are up and away. Yes, we are. We're ready for our next game here as Boston is going to be taking on Hartford. Looking at the lineups, let's see who we got here. It is for Boston, Pizza, Dick McButts, Jarvin, Burnwornham, and Zam. And for Hartford, Quacky, Bop, My Chemical Slim Ants, that's Slim, DVD, and Dalfan. They are in red. Boston is in blue, and they are already getting shots on the net here. As we'll handle this in the corner. So we'll go all the way back out. Jarvin's going to wait there as Burnwornham will set things up with a pass to Zam, and he is quickly being hassled. Who's going to get this? It's taken away. And Jarvin, Dalfan back in and goal! As some crazy back and forth was going on, and Pizza will get the goal. First of the game for Boston. It's kind of crazy there for a bit. Strategy?
Good teams rely on both coordination and communication.
Yes, and I think those two things will be very important as we go through this one. As Boston, a very good team. Hartford got some great players. We'll see how this one matches up. Hartford already having to work from behind here. As Boston are going to get it. Dick McButts sit across, big defensive play to knock that one loose. And, they're going to try to sneak one through, and he could get to this first. Here's a chance. Loose shot off the crossbar again, and this one is going to bounce out. Oh, my. So back at center ice now. It will be Dick McButts again. He's going to go across the ice over to Zam. Pizza now. The drop pass. And following up. That shot is wide. And again, they'll send it into the slot. Not there in time. But still hanging on to the puck. Hartford players all over them. And they will set back up at the point and finally send out. Yeah, we were starting to talk about this a bit when people started scoring ridiculous goals. But yes, it is 5v5 this season in LHL. And so that has changed how the game has been played. More than one would think, having that extra player out there. And so we're really seeing a difference, especially on defense. I think the defensively, it's been a huge change. Just having that extra person to kind of clog things up. We've seen it in the past few weeks that we've been covering games here. But I think the teams have adjusted to it very well. There were some questions about should it even be a thing. Because most of the leagues around the world play 4v4, where you've got one goalie and basically two forwards and a defenseman. But the transition has gone well. And it's made for some interesting wrinkles in how the games transpire. And so we'll be looking at that through the course of the night, much as we have throughout the season so far. And looking at this game, it's still 1-0. That Boston goal fairly early on being the only one so far, as Hartford trying to get it out of their zone to tie things up here. And they'll start by dumping it in. Quacky on the chase. Bern Wernham there first to pick it up as Quacky leaps over the net and tries to get at it in time. Here's a long shot. This will go wide. He's going to pick it back up, though, and just try to chip one through it. Almost does. It was a nice idea, but not able to convert on that. And so time will run out in the first period as they were trying to swat another one in before time ran out. But no go. And so we'll go the second. Opening face-off to Boston. And just going ahead and trying to rifle one through. So go into the corner and be picked up now. There is Dalfan. He's got Slim in the net while he does that. Now they switch him back up. And we'll see if Hartford can get some offense going here. As we said, they certainly have the players for it. They have some guys that shoot very well. Here's one shot very well, and it's going to go wide, although it had a lot of velocity on it. Now separated from the puck. Hartford will get a chance to move it again. Here's Quacky. He's got DVD breaking onto the other wing, but it is taken back by Boston here. They will send it into the corner. Picked up, sent around, and here's another chance for Quacky. We'll see who he gets it to. There is a chance. No, it is broken up. But picked back up. He may go for the wraparound here. Lost it. Picked back up in front. And one thing Hartford has done here is just have a lot of possession time. And that is working in their favor. If they're not able to get goals so far, they've at least kept things from getting too out of hand. 'Cause there's Boston on another attempt. Swing and miss. Now back to center ice. Dick McButts. Vern Wernham will start to go back on defense as they move forward here. And taken away from Dick McButts. This could be a chance here. Nope, as Jarvin's going to come way out and get that out of his zone. Here's another chance in front. Oh, but again, a defensive stop is going to thwart their efforts. And so Bop is there. Dick McButts is going to be able to get to it first, and he's going to try to bob and weave his way around everybody here. That is very much in keeping with the Dick McButts style. But then suddenly surrounded by 3 Hartford players, they are going to keep his forward progress from going anywhere. This shot is going to miss the mark, travel around the boards. And this could be another chance for Boston again. Hartford quickly back to assume a defensive stance. And they're able to, again, keep the Boston offense from being able to get a good look at the net. So well played by Hartford. And tonight we're really seeing some good defense from all the teams that have they've played so far. That has really been the standout so far of the evening, is just how everybody is back on D. They're keeping these passing lanes from opening up most of the time. Not all the time, but here's a shot. This one wide. And he tried to hold that in at the point, and they'll have to go back for it. And again, it is stopped as DVD was there. And so the dump and chase now. Quacky is going to be the chaser. And it will be sent back to the Hartford zone. And again, we'll see DVD with it. He's looking up the ice to make the pass. And he's there. But again, Jarvin, very alert. And the backhander over the net. 10 seconds now. Will they have a chance to try again here? They're just going to, Boston just going to dump it away. And that's how we will close out the second period of a very tightly contested match. The score stays 1-0 in favor of Boston. Strategy?
I think that in this case, defense is key.
Yeah, we've been talking about it, and it really has been the storyline, Aila. And so, yeah, who's going to give up the goals that win the game here? Oh, and that one was very close to tying things up here, as that hit the outside of the net. It did not go across the line. So again, the score will remain the same. Here is Zam. He's going to be looking up the ice for Dick McButts. And here's Pizza now. And he's going to get this back. Kind of got shuffled around there. And so Boston starting to mount a more concerted effort on offense. And sending one in front. Big play there by Dalfan to take that one away from him. And down in the corner it goes. Dick McButts is going to handle this, though. And he was... Oh, there's a chance in front. The shot, the save. Oh, my. My goodness.
Strong play is its own reward.
Yes, and in a game that is this low scoring, yes, it is a goalie fest because they haven't faced as many shots as they might have in other games, but sometimes that's more difficult as a goalie because you have to make quality stops when called upon to do so. That's one thing when you're just being peppered with shots and you're staying pretty warmed up. But you're going from long moments of inactivity to all of a sudden just having to spring into action and make big plays, and both these guys have been doing that. Here's a chance. Blocked. And Hartford doing everything they can, but there's just bearing no fruit here. At least not so far. They've got 2.5 minutes left to try to get that equalizer goal. But Boston has been coordinating their offense a little better here in the third, it feels like. And so it is a test of wills here. Now here's a long distance shot. This one will go just wide. Followed up, though. He had a chance as that one trickled in front of the net. But here, Pizza, will he be able to get away with this? No. And the blocked pass. And there's just a good move to shovel that through. But here is Quacky. And he is on the move. He's got a chance. And he's going to fling this one wide for travel around the boards. And, oh, here we go. Dick McButts across center ice, moving it through, looking for the pass, the outlet up ahead. And, again, we're seeing those passing lanes really being camped on by this Hartford team. They break that one up. So now they will try again. Here is Pizza. He'll send it across. And the shot. The save made. 1 minute left. And so now Hartford is just going to have to throw everything they can at the net to try to even this thing up. And they will start here with Quacky. And he's got Bop there. Tries to make the shot. That was a tough angle. And so you'll see Zam slow things down. And just try to take time off the clock as he will switch up sides here with that pass. Very alert play. And they will dump it down. Here's Dalfan. He's going to take it. Move it up to Slim. And he is separated from the puck. And now that one's just kind of hanging in the slot for a long time. 6 seconds. Here's a shot. Oh, and a chance. And that was probably their last chance there as, yep, that's going to do it. And a tough game and a gutty win for Boston as they take it over Hartford tonight, 1-0. One more game coming up. Stay with us. All right, so it's going to be Toronto versus New York for our nightcap here. And Toronto's lineup already on the ice. That is Go Leafs Go, Littleton, Big V, Timu Salami, and Not Led. They will be wearing the red jerseys. New York Islanders in blue. And we'll see who they bring out. So they are waiting on Claude. But I see Claude is here. It'll be AFK. But a good night so far. A lot of action, as we've seen some very good games. We saw a high-scoring game. We saw a very close game. And so now we'll see what these guys do. For New York, it's going to be Dick Doug, Claude Giroux, Tiggs, Gabe, and Proper Cheese. Are you ready?
Hell yes.
Me too. But are you ready?
Born ready.
Okay. Well, I think these teams are ready as well. So we are going to kick the tires, light the fires, and get things going. For our third game of the night here on the DGL, LHL on DGL, every Tuesday night at this time. And, of course, you can catch these on YouTube at the DGL YouTube. And I suggest you do. Very entertaining league, very entertaining games. Here's a shot. Proper G's makes the save. And Cheese will wait in the corner here as Dick Doug takes it. Timu's going to get it, though, and a chance and a score. Wow, a quick turnaround there as he got Big V in front with the one-timer, and that was just well played. My goodness.
This is fun to watch.
Yeah, already, Aila, already. That is just a lightning-fast play there. And good stuff from Toronto to make it 1-0. Wow.
In the words of the poet Kanye, history in the making, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've got plenty of time to see how this plays out. So, yeah, we'll see what sort of historical context we can place this in as the game progresses. But a few more goals like that, and yeah, we got a stew going. Well, and here's one. It looked like a high stick knocked that down, and so maybe a little bit of framework hitting it as well. Proper Cheese making the save there. Timu Salami now trying to pick this back up. He will, and swat it away. So here's Claude. Oh, he was looking to do something with that. He was seeming very offense-minded there. But again, it will be hammered back in. Proper Cheese with the save, and now back at center ice. And just as quickly, Toronto just dumping it back in their zone. They're really not giving them much room to breathe here in the early going. And so here's the knuckle shot. That will be taken down. And so now pursuing it once again is Claude, Not Led. Will dig it out of the corner. And now here we are back at center ice with it. Toronto. Nice move there. Timu. He's got room. Shoots. What a save by Proper Cheese as he just taps that one down. It was a deceptively tough shot. But here it is again, and they're looking for that in the slot again. And again, it does not go. So Cheese very busy back there in the net here in this first period, as Toronto has really controlled the puck for most of this game. There's one, and that's, oh man, just right across the crease. But they're going to hang on to this here. A minute and a half, a little less in the first period. And yes, most of the possession time has been in favor of Toronto. And now here's a long distance one. That one's going to go wide. It'll bounce in front, and a chance, and a shot, and a score. Big V with his second of the game from a very tight angle. Makes it 2-0. Here's a chance off the draw. Going to try to squeeze one through. It does not go, and we'll be under a minute here. And, oh, they picked off the pass, and it is blocked, though. Very alert play by New York to keep that one out, as he was trying to catch him off guard. So now Claude with it, and that one got deflected slightly, but Tiggs will get it. He was looking for Gabe down low, and here's a chance. This will be shot well wide. 17 seconds now. And so New York is starting to get some offense going here in the later part of this first period, but not able to get one through. And so they will have to try to come from behind here in the second period, as the first ends with a score 2-0 in favor of Toronto. And the GPs come out. That was a good period. And what New York will be hoping for is some output from Claude and Gabe. We saw them in a few weeks back that they worked together really well that one night on the ice. They were just they found that passing combination, and they were able to get some really good goals. And they are probably going to need a little bit of that magic from those two guys here for New York. But first, they're just going to have to get the puck. It's been very difficult for them to really get anything going, as Toronto has really controlled the tempo of this game and continues to do so there. Another big save, proper Cheese. And again, they will get one into the slot, but Timu, that one just was a little out of his reach. And here we go again. Go Leafs go with it. He gets through most people, but finally they do catch up to him. Had some pretty good moves there. Oh, and a potentially dangerous one in front, as Proper Cheese made the initial save, but they followed it across. It looked like they might have had a chance there. And here's some good use of the boards, as New York trying to get that offense moving a little more. But it is going to go back to Timu here. We'll start from the corner. Double teamed. Puck will be finally taken away from him. And now both teams are going to have to kind of fight for it here at center ice. They're just trying to chip away. So finally dumped in. Here's a race for this one. Timu's going to pick it up, though. And where's he going to go with it? Oh, the backhander attempt, and Proper Cheese will just knock that away. Just get that out of there. And good D there by New York as they swarm around the net and keep that out. But again, they're having to really work from their own zone a little more than they would like, and that's really been the difference here. Collision chance, loose on the break. Claude Giroux, top shelf where Mama keeps the cookies. My goodness.
Getting it done.
Yes, they needed that one badly. And Claude finally just got loose on a breakaway. He kind of had to roughhouse his way to that puck, but he got it, and he had just enough room to put that where he wanted to. And that definitely changes this game up a bit as they have pulled to within one. And this is going to be another one of those games, I think, where every goal is going to be very important. I mean, every goal is important in every game, I suppose, because the team that scores the most goals is the team that wins. Under the rules of hockey, ? That's just generally how it goes. Here's a chance again, though. Off the post and out. How close was that? Wow.
Have mercy.
Oh. So they will restart it again here. Chase down. That's going to be Gabe going for it here. And Toronto now facing a little bit more offensive pressure from this New York team as they've got numbers coming into the zone. Chance now as he was backing that one into the slot, but not able to get it going. So here will be Toronto. So they will take their time here. Just going to go ahead and stay in one place handling the puck, but stolen. So Gabe now, he'll send it across, and this one will fly across the crease, and they will break up the one-timer attempt there. And here comes Toronto on the move. That is Timu. Look at the stick handling. That is just ridiculous. But finally taken away from him. Will they have a shot before time runs out? They do, but it will be well wide of the net. And so once again we set up for a very entertaining third period here as Toronto is still up, but only by one, as Claude pulled one back for New York. So time for some thrilling heroics from somebody. Here's a shot off the draw. Proper cheese on the save. And again, Toronto will want to dictate the pace as much as they can, much like they did in the first. New York will be wanting to try to keep things kind of like they were in the second, where it was a little more even-handed. Strategy?
They're going to have to score goals here.
Yeah, they are, and that's in these last couple of games. Goal scoring has kind of been at a premium, hasn't it? I mean, we saw a very wild shootout in the first with a lot of points being put on the board, and then we saw a very tightly contested game in our second game of the night, and now I don't know. We see a lot of these third periods where one team will just sort of go crazy with goals and start pulling away, but I don't know. This game doesn't seem like that kind of game. I don't know, but there was another chance and another stop by Proper Cheese. He had some help from Dick Doug there too on defense, and New York has been up to the task defensively, and they have kept their team in this. So now all they need is a goal or two to try to overcome Toronto, but Toronto's got some offense going as well, and part of that is, again, possession. And has been 9/10 of things for but there's a shot that does not go, but only just. We have passed a couple of minutes here in this third period, so that leaves us 3 to play, and Proper Cheese on a big save. Again, he has made quite a few quality saves so far in this game. And Littleton will watch on the other side for Toronto as, this one, he doesn't have to watch for long. It comes back to him quickly. As Go Leafs go, we'll do the honors of sending this across the ice now. Here is Cheese. He will spinorama this one out of his zone. And they will just kind of send this the length of the ice a few times. Back into the corner now. Here they will go. As he's going to find Big V on the pass. And this one kind of got lost on the boards. Oh, almost a dangerous one. Proper Cheese saw it and just got it out of there quickly. A heads-up play. And here's a long-distance shot. He will handle that pretty easily. But Toronto, again, on the attack. Moving through. Oh, Big V! How did that get through so many people? As Big V with the elevation. My goodness.
Look out.
Yeah, just the airborne attack there as he just got over everybody's heads, and now his fourth of the game with the assist from Not Led. And, oh, the crusher. So that makes it 4-1. Big V scored all the goals. And so New York, they're so close, but they may not be done here. There is a chance. And they're hoping for that one to drop a little more than it did. But it does not. Under a minute left to play now. Proper Cheese will take this one. And he may be coming out of the net. Yes, he is. They will essentially pull the goalie here. Chance. But not quite hung on to. Oh, and another one across. Right into the crease. But not able to seal the deal. And so we're down to less than a minute here. And it's looking very good for this Toronto team. And once again, they just got victimized by Big V there, basically. That was with those two crazy goals at the end, especially that third one. That third one was very impressive. But that is going to do it. And yeah, another tough loss for New York there as they were hanging with them all the way. But that's hockey, and that is the way the game is played. And they had their chances, but yes, Toronto with the puck for much of the game. They're able to really keep the tempo working in their favor, and they will get the win tonight. And that'll do it for us here tonight as we are done with all of our games here on the LHL on DGL. And we will be back next week at this same time. Of course, you can catch all these on the DGL YouTube. And don't forget to go to the website, thedgl.org, as Matt has the plays of the week up every week. And I can guarantee you there are going to be a few of the plays that you saw tonight will end up on the highlight reels of those plays of the week. There are some really standout moments from a lot of players, and well worth checking out again. And wow, I'm just kind of Aila, final thoughts?
Thank you, Winters. It was a pleasure to cast with you tonight. And thank you to everyone who watched and all the teams that played. Don't forget to check out the YouTube. Just type in IBN Casting there and you will find all the episodes of Friday Night Hockey and more. Also follow on Twitter at IBN Casting. And Winters can be found on Twitter as well, at Winters with a 1.
Yes, thank you. And wow, I think that's going to do it for us here And we will see you next week. Don't forget, this Friday on IBN, we will be doing Hockey Football, the cool mod of the Hockey ? Game, which is, yes, the Football del Mundo, I guess. Yes, the soccer mod of the game. We'll be playing that, and we invite everybody to come out and play because there's plenty of room for everybody. It's 11v11, so there's lots of space to get in on that. And it's a really cool mod, and we will be looking at that. Don't forget, HQML signups are happening right now. Friday Night Hockey will be back very, very soon, so you'll want to get in on some of that if you want to get in on Friday Night Hockey and be casted by big-time casters every Friday night and just to have fun. It's always a blast. And we see several new teams have signed up, some new players, some completely new players that we've never seen before. So you could be one of those players. We encourage you to do so. And so from all of us here, I guess that's going to do it from here in the control booth. And thank you, Aila, for casting with me. And I'm Winners of the One. We will see you next time, folks. Good night.
See ya.